Alright, so in this video I wanted to talk a little bit about my air compressor. It has an 11 horsepower engine on it. It's a Harbor Freight engine. The pump is also a Harbor Freight item. It's a 3 horsepower model. This is the previous older models. It only makes about 10 CFM. Alright, and it might not even be that. It might be like 8.8 CFM. I forgot the ratings, but anyways, this thing has been running for the pump's been running for 3 years. Now you can see that it's really dirty, and lately it hasn't been pumping up past like 120 psi. I took it apart and I cleaned it. I've done it already about 4 or 5 times past the 3 years that I've had the pump. Now that pump, I've been using it on different compressors. That pump has been reliable for 3 years, and lately I cleaned it one more time, cleaned the filter, and the gasket was already gone on it. Can't find the gasket anywhere. I'm not even gonna bother to look. I looked a little bit, but I couldn't find it. The pump is actually still made, but it's not carried through Harbor Freight anymore. It's an old pump. Now they replaced it with a pump that's actually pretty much all cast iron. So I'll get a close up here. As you can see, I have extra slots there that I milled into the base plate. Now the reason why I did that was to put the twin pump, or the V-twin cast iron pump. I've always wanted one of those, and I figured when this pump dies out, I'll end up getting one. So I've decided to buy a new pump, and I actually went and picked one up today. So I got to do some more sanding on my ZX14 and see what else I can do before I really burn that pump out, because I'm gonna have like a couple days of actual downtime actually installing the pump. Or I might be able to do it in one day, but I actually have to order a V-groove pulley, a double V-groove pulley for my new compressor pump. So I'm going to show that real quick. So here it is. Here's the V-twin compressor pump, still in the box. Here are the ratings for it. So if I can move that strap out of the way. So I can't wait to put this pump onto my compressor. But I guess I'll do a little unboxing here. Like I said, I just got this today. Just got back home. There's the pump itself. The air filters. So if you're gonna get one of these, anybody's planning to get one of these, make sure that when you open up the box, or at least pick up the box, don't throw it all around, because these filters are hidden on the side of the pump. And on the side of the pump, they're just they're installed with a piece of foam that actually hold up the pump. So if you throw this box around, I'm sure you're gonna end up getting some damage on the filter. So anybody out there gets one of these, just make sure you're careful with the box. You just turn it to open it and close it. There's a filter in there. There's a round filter. There's another one on this end here, and then that other one that I just showed you guys is the one for that side. The flywheel here is separate. It's not actually installed. I thought it was. But, wow, it's pretty heavy. Really heavy duty. So that's the flywheel. Got to take out the other filter. There's the other filter. And these filters, they just go pretty much screwed on. If anybody's planning to get one of these, make sure that you put Teflon tape on this, because you might get some dust and you could damage the pump in a short amount of time. So it's a good idea to put some Teflon on those threads there, and pretty much on anything else that's threaded. And now it's pretty much just the pump here. Damn, that thing's heavy. But there she is. Straight out of the box. Kind of doing this on my ATV here because all my tables are too flimsy. They'll end up tearing apart. So you get your coupler here, and what's good about this is you get a self-crushing. There's a proper name for this. I can't think of it right off the bat. But anyways, you put your copper tubing through there, and as you actually tighten it, that will actually squeeze around the tubing and seal itself, or it'll actually tighten to the tubing, and it should hold the tubing in place once it's crushed and tightened up. Once it's crushed and pretty much tightened itself around the tubing, it ain't going anywhere. So you're supposed to get pretty much like a good strong seal. But you get a little notice here. It says fill up with oil, and they ship without oil. They do have a little bit of oil, but it's just for shipment and just to keep them from rusting. The crankshaft or the flywheel is actually held by a Woodruff key there. I thought it would be a standard key, but I guess that works out. A Woodruff key. So I've already made the mounting holes. They should line up on my compressor. But I've already ordered a check valve. I already got it. I'm going to be installing the check valve. And the only thing I got to order now is the bullwhip. When I'm going to install this, I'll make a video, show you guys how this works out. But this pump's going to be pretty sweet. It's going to be badass. It's all cast iron. That's what I love about it. It's not like my old one where it's like only the jug is cast iron and the rest is like aluminum. These heads might be aluminum or aluminium, whatever people want to call it. But I didn't get the warranty on my old one. If I would have got it, I would have actually been upgraded to the newer model. But you know, I mean, 4 years ago was probably when I started, or 5 years ago when I started shopping with Harbor Freight, and I was always a person where I never get warranty, and now I do, because warranty is good, especially you youngsters out there might want to save a couple of bucks, but actually you will save a couple bucks by getting that warranty. You might have to pay a little bit, but you'll actually make up for it when it comes to replacing it. I'm going to replace this every year because I use my compressor a lot, and I'm going to use it with the plasma cutter a lot, which I already do, and that's why I burnt that old pump out. But this should keep up with everything for my needs. 17.5 CFMs. That's good. Wow, this is pretty heavy. It's like half the weight of the pump, but it is a V-groove, double V-groove pulley. That's it. That's it for this video. So I want to thank you guys as always for watching my videos. And until next time, thanks for watching.